Here is the new third generation patented BioWeigher scale. This new scale is connected to the internet 100% of the time. Can be accessed remotely, which gives us the capability to run diagnostics and continually update programs and add new features to the scale. This particular scale is customized for Sharky's Athletic Club. Right now we're displaying ads on the screen while nobody's standing on the platform. As soon as I stand onto the platform, the scale will recognize the weight and switch to the home screen for Sharky's. This software version offers 4 features to choose from: the Check Your Weight, Class Schedule, View Trainers, and our Cardio Track function. We'll be adding another button here in the near future. It's an FAQ section, which will include the most commonly asked questions to personal trainers. For example, what's the best way to work out? Do I really need to stretch before my workout? Currently, we have over 30 questions in this feature. The answers can be displayed on the screen, or it also gives you the option to email the question and answer to yourself. So let's take a look here at our weight function we're going to go into. So as soon as we click on the weight button here, it's going to ask us to enter in our login ID. Each user has a unique ID number. Mine here is 501. So as soon as I click the next button, the scale already knows who I am now. As the information that it displays on the screen that I've already entered into the scale since I've used it before, it knows that I'm male, 5'10", knows my birth date, and it has my email address. Now our old second generation scales, it used to print you out a ticket that you could then save and put in your file at home. This scale does email you the results, so you'll be able to view them forever. The first time you use a scale, it's going to need to know if you're a male or a female. It's going to need to know your height. The reason it needs to know this information is to calculate your ideal weights and your BMI results correctly. So after you enter in your height, it's going to ask you for your date of birth. The drop-down menus are real simple and easy to use. As you can see, the touch screen is very responsive to the input that you give it. After we enter in our date of birth, it's going to ask our build size, either small, medium, or large. It's going to ask our activity level, either low, medium, or high. And then it's going to ask us to input our email address. Now the email address can be changed at any time, so if you want the results sent to a different email, all you have to do is when you log in with your unique ID, you just have to click the back button and you can re-enter any of the information that you have done before. So if your activity level changes or anything like that, you can always modify it. Now the scale gives us a few options here, either to display the results only, to email them only, or to do both. Now I'm going to stand very still on the platform and the scale is going to calculate my weight, and it will display my results in the next few seconds here. Now it's going to show me my current weight, my ideal weight. Now my ideal weight is based on all the information that I had inputted before. It tells me here that I'm 12 pounds 8 ounces over my suggested ideal weight, and it's also going to give me a suggested diet so I can reach my goals. If I press the next button here, it's going to take me to the BMI results, my body mass index. And then if I press next, it's going to take me into the biorhythm results. Gives me a quick outlook for the day, and it shows my lucky numbers. Now if we go back to our home page, we can go into our cardio track function. At this gym, it gives us 4 different machines to log. I'm going to enter in my treadmill for 30 minutes at level 8 and my stair climber for 20 minutes at level 3. Now when I press the next button, it's going to give me a quick overview on everything that I entered. I'm just going to double check it, make sure everything's correct. And if I press next again, it's going to log all that information onto our web server, which you can then check at any time at bioweigher.com/cardiotracker. If we go back to our home screen, We can take a look at the gym's class schedule, so all the classes that they're teaching. If I press that button, it'll take me to a monthly overview on what they offer. There's spin, there's CrossFit, boxing, yoga. I like the spin class with Chris at 4:30 p.m. on Thursdays. So if I want to know who Chris is, I go back to our home screen and I will click on the View Trainers button. It'll take me to all the trainers that Sharky's has on staff. I press Chris and it shows me his credentials and his whole bio, whatever other classes that he teaches there at the gym. If I press the back button, I can take a look at any other trainer on staff at Sharky's. It has all the same information in there. And if I go back to our home screen here, we can either just press the logout button or simply step off of the platform, and the scale will recognize that we've stepped off the platform and it'll go back into running our ads on the screen. There it goes. And that is the BioWeigher.